Hello and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, nice to meet you. My name is Reija and I'm a huge makeup addict. Especially I follow eyeshadow and especially colorful eyeshadow. As you see, I have blue look today on, so I'm going to straight away tell you. I used the Sulmune 2 palette from Uden's Eye. I used the blues and the black in here. And then I used 2 chameleon flakes from Pastel Roses, Andromeda and Aquamarine. They are going through some kind of change in their brand at the moment, so I think I'm not sure are these available, but at least the single shadows that I have aren't available anymore. But anyway, if you're interested in blushes, I'm gonna declutter my blushes today. So if you like to see that, then please keep on watching. Hit the like button if you like this video, subscribe if you haven't already, and hit the notification bell so YouTube notifies you of every new upload. And now let's go declutter some blushes. So today we have my blushes on the declutter. So let's start with the cream and liquid ones. So let's start with this one. This is the Milani Cheek Kiss in the shade Coral Crush. I think I also decluttered this last year, but then I took it back to my collection and decided that I'll try it more, but I haven't tried it. I haven't used it once. Not even once since the last declutter, so I'm going to declutter this. It's like nice formula and such, but I just for some reason don't reach for it. Another one that I am going to declutter is the NYX Wonder Stick dual ended cream blush stick, and this is in the shade Honey Orange and Rose, and I've mostly used this for the Honey Orange shade, which is this one. But yeah, just it's dusty again, just like the bronzer stick was. So, but I just don't reach for this one, so I'm going to declutter this. And then I have the e.l.f. Halo Glow Beauty Wand blush, and this is in the shade Rosé You Slay. And like I said with the contour, this is also quite dirty because this one doesn't have the closing thingy that other poofy things like this have. So it's very messy, but I like the formula. So like with the bronzer, I'm going to keep it for now, but we'll see what happens in the future if I get so annoyed that I'm going to declutter it. But for now, I'm going to keep it. Then I have 2 putty blushes from e.l.f. I have the shades Bahamas and Bora Bora. And like with the bronzer, I'm going to declutter it just because I don't reach for them. I just don't use them enough. So like this is the shade Bahamas. It's like orangey shade. And then close up, and this is the shade Bora Bora, so it's a pinky one, but you know, I just don't reach for them enough to justify keeping them. I'm gonna try to zoom you a bit closer. Anyway, and then I have the Makeup Revolution Super Dewy liquid blush in the shade Fake the Flush. This is an orangey one. I really like this one. It's really easy to use. It doesn't lift up the base products that you have, and this shade is quite unique in my collection, especially now that I decluttered the e.l.f. ones. So I'm going to keep this one. And then this one I just recently reviewed. This is the Tower 28 one, Beach Please cream blush in the shade Happy Hour, and I really love this formula. It's very pigmented though, so be careful. But it's a really nice, beautiful shade, and I just love it, so I'm definitely keeping it. And then I have the Beauty Act Radiant Cream Color Stick in the shade Partner in Crime. And this one, like, it looks really bright, but look how sheer it is. It's very sheer and I just don't reach for it because of that. So I'm going to declutter this one. Then I have two She Glam ones. So these are the Color Bloom liquid blushes. Oh, I hate. Well, I'm going to talk about the Mitchell blushes soon. Mitchell blushes, but yeah. So these are in the shades Love Cake and Devoted. So Devoted is quite like, it's neutral, like burnt orange. So I'm definitely keeping it because it's quite unique in my collection. And then this one is the Love Cake, which is more like a movie shade. And I really like the She Glam formula of these. All of these, the highlighters, the bronzers, contours, and these ones. So I'm going to keep these. And now I have the Mitchell blushes. Can you see how shiny it is? It's all oil seeping from the product, and I'm like losing mine with this. Because I wanted to store them upside down to see the shade. So this one even doesn't have the shade anymore. And I don't know even, well, it's here. Label is here, so I think I have to like glue it back on or something. So that was Rosy Posy and now it's stick on my table. I'll put it there. So this is the Rosy Posy, and now, you know, even I turned them back right way, the oil had already seeped, so now it's seeping still even though they are right way. So I'm losing my mind with this, but the shades are just so beautiful. I love them. This one is Mango Daiquiri. This is like very orange shade. Very orange. And these are very pigmented also. So be careful with them. But I love the formula, but it just pisses me off that the oil is seeping from them. And even though I keep cleaning them, it just keeps coming and coming, and I don't know. At some point I'm probably going to get so mad that I'm going to get rid of this. So this one is Sweet Cheeks. It's like a palish pink, and then this one is a Shy Boy. This one also has the label almost off. Ugh, it's so annoying. So yeah, so this was the Shy Boy. So this is more like an burnt muted red, I would say. But I'm going to keep them for now and clean this container that they're in. I think I need a smaller container. Smaller container for these. Yeah. Now they all fit in a smaller container. Sorry, I'm making noise. So then we have the powder blushes. First of all, I'm going to show you this one. This is She Glam Love Dive in the shade Don't Pink Twice. Last time I wanted to use it, I found it like this. I don't know what's happened. I'm going to try to repress it because I love this formula. I have two of those. The other one is Your Peachy. And this is like a pinky peach, really pretty, and this formula is so beautiful. So I want to try to repress the other one. Let's put the ones that I'm going to say there. Okay. Then I have this little duo from LH Cosmetics. This is Duo Dimension in the shade Zone. So this is the orangey one. And these are also quite unique shades in my collection, so I'm definitely going to keep this. This is like a little less shimmery and this is more shimmery shade, but this is a beautiful formula. I really like it, so I'm definitely keeping it. Then I have a couple of Colourpop Super Shock cheeks. One is matte in the shade Count Me In, which is, I think, no longer available. Other one is pearlized shade At First Blush. No, actually, the At First Blush is no longer available. Count Me In might still be. So this At First Blush is a beautiful, glowy, like movie pink blush. Really like this one, so I'm just going to smell this now. So I'm going to keep that one. And then the Count Me In is a matte, like more like an neutral shade also, like orangey nude. This one had this crack in here already when it came, but it hasn't broken more, so it's really nice blush. I'm going to keep that one. Now I need a sip of drink. This one, the W7 Matte Me blush in powder blush in the shade Going Out. It's also quite neutral, peachy orangey shade. So I'm going to keep this for work purposes, and it's really nice, affordable option, and it's pretty nice formula too. Like, it's nothing special, but it's nice. Then I have the Unearthly Cosmetics single blush. This is in the shade Shy, and I think they don't have this anymore in the collection, or they're getting rid of it, but I really like the I don't use it that often, but I really do like them, this, so I'm going to keep it. It's a nice formula. Then the new addition to my is the PH Cosmetics Cheek Wave powder blush in the shade Mediterranean Pink, and I like this too, so I'm keeping it. It has a bit of shimmer particles in it, but it's not like super glowy. I don't know if you can see it, but it's really nice, beautiful. Like, am I going to neutral blushes? What's happening with me? Anyway, so I'm keeping this. Then I have a Colourpop powder blush. This is from the High School Musical collection. This is the shade Playoffs. So this one is like very nice red that isn't so pigmented that you're gonna scare people away. It's very nice, beautiful formula for being this shade, and I really, really like this shade, and it's like one of a kind in my collection also, so I'm definitely keeping it. It's very nice formula and beautiful shade. Then I have Uden's Eye Cosmetics Soul Moon Sunlight Love Blusher in the shade Sunset Clouds. This is from the Soul Moon 2 collection, and this is such a beautiful, like, movie pink shade. I opened it today and it was missing a piece of it, so that happened. I don't know what's happening with my blushes. Anyway, I really like this one, so I'm definitely keeping it. This is matte blush. They had, like, I think in this collection they had 3 mattes and these 3 shimmer blushes, and this is one of the matte ones. Really beautiful one, so definitely keeping this one. Then I have Beauty Act Healthy Radiance Baked Blush in the shade Honeymoon. This is very glowy blush, like very glowy blush, and like the bronzer was, very glowy. So I don't have many this glowy blushes. I could use this without highlighter, and I love the shade of this, so it's very nice baked formula, so I'm going to keep it. Then I have couple Chic lamps. First of all, I have lightweight matte blush in the shade Alice. I don't know, are these available anymore? I haven't used this that much. It's quite bright color, but also it's something that I don't have a lot in my collection, so I'm going to keep it because of that. And maybe now that I'm decluttering some, I use more. I haven't decluttered. Have I decluttered any of the powder blushes yet? I don't know. Okay. The other one from Chicland, this is Metallic Glow Blush in the shade Jazzmatic. And this one I think I'm going to declutter because I just don't use it. It's also a unique shade in my collection, but I just don't use it. If I want a purple blush, I go for the Little Cosmetics or, well, the Little Cosmetics, it's from the Teresa is Dead collection, the purple. And it also shimmering, so that's why also I'm going to get rid of this one. Then I have two Revolution Pro blushes. These are the Lustre blushes in the shade Coral and Peach. So this one is the coral one. These are also shimmering, but I'm going to declutter these just because I don't reach for them. I love them, like the shades are beautiful, formula is beautiful, but I'm just so overwhelmed with my collection and these are just collecting dust because I don't use them. So this one is the peach one. So yeah, decluttering those. And I have two of the Benefit blushes that they came last year. This I have the minis because, you know, I don't go through blushes. So I have the Peaching and Crystal. So Crystal is like strawberry, like, oh, I love this shade. It's so beautiful. I'm definitely keeping that one. And the Peaching is, again, this is like probably the most neutral blush that I have. So I'm going to keep this one also because there's pleasant time for neutral blushes. And then I have the Dior Rosy Glow blush in the shade 1001 Pink, and I just reviewed this one and it's still the same. Like I love this shade. This is very unique shade in my collection, but it's just so sheer, so buildable that I feel like with this price, really, you couldn't get out more pigment of the blush. Like, you just have to keep building and building and building it up, and it just, oh, it's like, I have, like, you can see it's the embossing is rubbing off because I have had this some while, but not very long, and I just have to dig into it to get something out of it. Then I have the Sephora collection colorful matte blush in the shade Sweet on You. I'm not sure are these available anymore because they did some kind of whole revamp with their blushes, and I think they came out with new ones, but I have seen the old ones still in there. But as you see, this is like very peachy shade. I really like this formula, and it's affordable. And as my surprise, like there's another compartment in here, and I thought there's like brush or something, but there's actually another blush, same shade, just a refill for your blush. So really nice. Let me see. I want to see, is this actually the, yeah, number 5. Yeah, it's the same shade. So I have a real feel for it. It's not my favorite blush, but I'm happy about it. And then I have a couple new Sweet Cheek blushes. This one is the Silence is Golden, the powder blush. This is the matte. These are both the matte versions. So this is the yellow one, which I rarely use, but I use it sometimes. So, and I don't have any other yellow blushes, so I'm definitely keeping that. Then this one is Citrine Rose. This is actually pretty similar to the, let me see, let's open it and dig out 2 blushes from here to compare. So this is the High School Musical one. No, this is the Colourpop one is way brighter than the High School, like way redder. This next one is more orange, and this is the Shy, and this one is more pink, peachy, and this one is more orange. So they're all different shades, so I'm keeping them. Then this one I'm going to declutter. This is the LA Girl Just Blushing in the shade Just Dance. So this is like a purple blush. I like the formula. It's very nice affordable version of the purple blush. But do I use purple blush so much that I need 2 of them? No. So I'm going to get rid of this, and I can't even remember when I've used it last time. And then last but not least, I have the Mitchell Blurs Pressed in the shade Pink Pink. And yep, I'm going to keep it. It's really nice bright pink that I don't have anymore that many. So yeah, loving it. The formula is really nice, so I'm keeping it. Okay, that was all my blushes this time. And yeah, at the outro I will tell you how many I decluttered and how many I kept. That's today declutter of the blushes. So in total I got rid of 5 cream blushes and kept 8, and I got rid of 4 powder blushes and kept 18. So I can show you now, like, quickly what I got rid of. So here's all the blushes. So in total I got rid of 9 blushes. So yeah, and that's all today. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and hit the notification bell so YouTube notifies you of every new upload. And we will see you hopefully very soon. Bye!